Deidre Anderson. I want to say a special thank you and a special congratulations on achieving and arriving at your 10th anniversary. And I will say it this way, Deidre, congratulations. You have done a wonderful and marvelous job. You have committed great time and effort and great skill in continuing the development of the early childhood center there at St. Mark Church. As one who was involved in its early beginnings, and who followed it through for over 40 years, I want to thank you for continuing the efforts that were started. I want to say two things, Deidre, this morning, and this is a conversation between you and I, and the board and the friends here at this wonderful celebration can join in if they like. I don't mind them eavesdropping, so to speak. But I want to say to you that you were, in your interview, as I said earlier in a written response, you and your interview were a clear choice by those who were there to succeed one who had big shoes. Her name was Doris Ramsey, who has gone on now and directs a child care center down in Texas. I want to say that you have accomplished much and have expanded the center's reach throughout, I think now 2 other centers under your direction. I want to say, the preacher in me brings out this 2 points. One is I want to talk to you about legacy. There is a legacy that helps accomplishment. St. Mark and EarlystART began at a time when there was no child care per se for Black children. And Black children were going into first and second grade behind everybody else. And there were those who stepped up and began and that belonged to your legacy, Deidre. Dwayne Crompton, Shirley Merriweather, and Ruth Britton, and Bobby Fuller, and Betty Everett, and Marion Wright Edelman, that great national leader and mother of Black children. Mamie Isler and Ruth Beard and Doris Ramsey, of course. Numerous soldiers and warriors who rose up and began the early childhood movement in this nation. And I know you know all of this, but I just want to remind you that you stand here 10 years into your work at EarlystART. And I want to say in the makeup of what I want to say are 2 words. One is legacy, which we have dealt with, and the other is accomplishment. They go hand in hand, legacy and accomplishment. And I commend you for living these virtues and these tenets out, legacy and accomplishment. And I congratulate you and am so proud of you and feel so confident that the future is great for you and for the EarlystART. EarlystART. So forgive me for that, but I know we have to progress and we have to move on. And so I want to say to you this today, on this wonderful day of 10 years, I wish you 10 more years. I spent 40, but I want you, and I hope you'll spend 40 there too. 40 more years of living out the legacy and living up to the accomplishment that you have done in these first 10 years. You've done a marvelous job. Now, there's two other things I want to mention here in the midst of legacy and accomplishment. One is we've got to remember that this center was born out of the needs of the Black child. It was the Black community that gave birth through Dwayne Crompton and all those who went before. And so we must never forget that it was out of the needs of the Black child. And it was on the shoulders of the Black women. And you stand in that legacy. There's always been a Black woman leading. And so I say to you, a Black woman, you stand in a line of wonderful, talented, committed, dedicated, and hardworking. You stand in a great legacy as you direct and lead EarlystART. I got it right. Thank you, Jesus. Well, I can't be there today, but I am there in spirit. And you know that I'm just a telephone call away, because we do talk from time to time. I'm glad to be considered your friend, and I'm glad to be considered to bring a word to you on this celebration of your 10th anniversary. God bless you, Deidre. I love you, and sending you some love and peace and continued success as you bring to the children of this world and this town early childhood development by directing and giving leadership to EarlystART. God bless you.
Congratulations, Miss Anderson. Yay!
Love you. Love you.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, everything.
All
Thank you
right.
for everything.
Hi, I'm Governor Mike Parson. On the behalf of all Missourians, I want to recognize CEO Deidre Anderson and her team at EarlystART for their help in advancing the quality and accessibility of early learning in Missouri. Last year, our administration worked with Deidre and her team to establish the Office of Childhood and provide better support for Missouri children and their families. Deidre and her team are champions for quality early childhood education and are working to build a strong foundation for lifelong learning. Together, EarlystART and Missouri are helping prepare students for success in school and in life. We are grateful for this partnership and look forward to a stronger Missouri. Thank you, and God bless.